Hi there from Australia, and I thought today we'd show you an IT250L, same as the K83 that has just finished being restoring down in Australia, and it's come up pretty nice. We'll run through it and talk about what's been done to it. It's had a full house resto mod. It was built to race and ride, but also at a fairly high level of presentation. It's a matching number bike. It's a compliance model, so it is registrable, hence blinkers and tail light on it. But if we run through what it's had done, basically from front to rear, it's been pretty extensive. So as you can see, new wheels, new rims, stainless spokes, all new bearings, brake pads, forks have been rebuilt with Racetech springs and emulators, valving emulators as well in them, set up for about 85 kilo. Control wise, it's still got a lot of the original stuff, so still has the genuine original speedometer with it, with ignition. I've put late model bars onto it, has MSR adjustable on the fly levers. It's running a Motion Pro Vortex, I think, from memory throttle assembly on it. It's a nice quick quarter action turn throttle with some late model bark busters. So it's set up really nice. I lifted the bars up 25mm, you can see in the with the risers there, just to get a bit more step up in the riding position. I like being up over it a little bit more than what it was standard. They were fairly low, as most people would know. It's had new tanks, so it's had a Clark aftermarket tank put on it. Just wasn't prepared, you know, with the risks of the original tanks just sort of cracking these days as soon as you put fuel into them. I thought we'd go down that way. Had a complete tear down, so frame was obviously blasted, redone, new steering head bearings, obviously complete bearings right through the sorry, I thought we'd lost there, through the whole motorcycle. Engine wise, it's a matching number, engine and chassis. It had a complete pull down, cases were vapor blasted, then cerakoted. Every bearing, every seal, everything has been done through the engine. Jamie Stouff has done some mild porting work to it, just to really sort of clean it up. It hasn't been hasn't had the ports cut out of it, and excessive, but it's had a nice tidy up to sort of work with the pipe where it's at. It's got a brand new McKinney genuine carburetor on it. And then we go through to the rear shock. So the rear shock was completely disassembled too. Try and get in there for you as well. But basically new valving internals, so gold valving, Racetech internals in that, new spring, new body. Everything for the shock was all purchased, genuine parts, OE, new old stock as well from around the world. We tried to source as much as we could genuine for it, hence why it took quite a long time. Just, you know, little parts like the speedo bracket and so forth, they do take time to track down and find them when they come up for sale. So as much as it's sort of built to race, it's I've tried to sort of incorporate as much of the genuine parts on it as possible as well. Rear swing arm polished. Some purists won't obviously like that in the forks being polished, but I'm a bit of an old school chrome head myself, so I'm happy with it. Exhaust system wise, so I've got a Jeff Morris Concepts hand-built cone pipe. Jeff's a real craftsman down in Victoria, Australia. Builds a lot of two-stroke stuff. He builds the HL500 replica chassis. One of those really talented old school craftsmen. So pipes on it, they work really nicely. Teamed up with the DG silencer as well with it. What else? Yeah, genuine new McKinney as well with it. So that's all jetted, ready to go. Electrics, so everything, even electronically on the bike's been replaced. So it's a new CDIs, new coils, everything just reliable. So had the harness completely pulled apart, the loom redone. Basically everything's sort of ready to go. And that was the goal with it originally, is to do a 3-day or back then a 4-day vintage event on it. And firstly be able to finish, and secondly sort of finish sort of up the pointy end with the right bloke on the bars. So overall it's come up nice, I think. Feel free to let me know what you think of it anyway. and we'll give it a fire up anyway, if I can get on it without toppling off the thing. And bear with me. So that's it. Thank you for